Okay, so here's a Cobb grill in a bag. I bought a little boat about 5 years ago, and it had so much stuff. It had been outfitted by a guy who had planned on going sailing around the Med, and in the end he changed his mind. He sold the boat, and when I finally got through all the lockers and stuff of the boat, I found so much stuff. This was in there. This is a Cobb grill. And my plan is to go sailing this winter, so maybe this could be a handy thing to have. We'll probably take an old pop-up tent with us as well, so if we're on the beach, want to do a bit of cooking, this could be the fella. Let's have a look, see what's inside. Alright, so it comes in a bag. The bag splits here in the middle. Got a little zip, zips right around to open. I'll be doing this one-handed. We lift off the lid. Now it looks to me like this thing was probably only used in a test. It's so clean. There's the covered dome, which I presume goes over the top to create the seal for the oven cooking. Comes with this set of legs. They don't look like there's any attachment, but we'll have a look in a minute and see what they're all about. Could be off something else for all I know. Little bubble wrap to protect the lid. Okay, little user guide. All this handy to have, because no matter what you have these days, you know. Oh yeah, just shows what you're supposed to have in the bag. Creates a chamber for cooking. Yeah, it's got a little inner sleeve well. See the lifting saw. Let's shove that out of the way. Lifting handle. Packaging. Okay, this looks like a cooking plate. And I'm going to quick look at that there. That's the grill grid. It's got these little grooves to leave the grease out, and the holes on the outside, obviously around the edge, to allow the heat to circulate up into it. Very cool. Ooh, it's got a little steak plate, little griddle plate. For doing steaks, bacon, anything like that, I suppose. Anything that you want to cook directly on, without actually oven roasting something. Okay, and there's our little inner well. So this has been used. You can see it's been lit at some stage to test. It's all very clean. And this has been sitting in my garage for about 2 years. And now that we have the plan to go sailing in the winter, I just said I'd see what was there for the boat. So yeah, so you throw your little briquettes in here, get them lit. That's probably just to protect the rest of the thing from it. You can use the well for vegetables or anything else you want to put in, wrap, for cooking. And then you use one or the other of these two plates. So there's this one, which is like a little steak griddle, directly down over the heat. Or there's this one for anything else, if we're doing kebabs, anything that has to drain, basically, get the fat out of it and down into it, or if you were oven cooking. The feeling there should be another piece, which is this fine grid, maybe, to give a bit of elevation to whatever you're putting on it. The whole thing obviously comes out of the bag. Let's do that. So that's her out of the bag. Nice looking unit. I watched another video on it, and it said you can actually, even at full heat, you can pick this thing up and move it, because it's very well insulated, so it stays cool. Little handle attachment for getting these guys on and off. Comes with, and I'm assuming, yeah, you can see the holes. Works for this guy as well. Very nice, and all very simple, but safe to use. Yeah, and it turns out, having examined it, these legs, not sure what they're off, but they're not off of this, unless he had gerrymandered some way of rigging it. It's not actually part of this rig. This has got its own little non-slip feet to keep it from moving on the surface, which is very good. But, so the legs are off something else. And then you've got the dome just to sit on while you're cooking. Isn't that super? Can't you see it? Sitting on the beach somewhere, the dinghy pulled up on the sand, maybe a tent pitched for the night, watching the boat rock in the harbour and cooking your tea on your Cobb barbecue griddle oven. Super.